Welcome, guys.
Here's Riley Patterson. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Start now, right? The best song.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first.
Penix ने रोक लिया है भाई साहब. Michael Penix. Wow, that's great.
Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is
Michael Penix is great.
in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana, and I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's great, guys. Cool.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go.
Wow, that's awesome. Nice, great, guys. The start now again. Superb. Start game.
From the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Right now, start again, guys.
Penix. He'll try and run this. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Go down. That time, that's great. The Falcons is going well, guys. The startup is good.
And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Again on the line, then the start. Super.
Tight end right.
Great. Wonderful.
And they'll stop him here.
Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard
Good go.
line. First down.
47-yard. That's great, awesome.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Bijan Robinson.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
It's a gain of 7.
It's not just imperative.
Dolphins, Falcons, the great match, guys, today.
For a receiver,
Superb.
especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your
Start
quarterback a chance.
again in the question mark. Where is the second person? So nice.
Penix on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Wow.
3 yards.
Wonderful.
That's another Falcons.
Super match, guys. This is a great.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made
It'll
by
be this
Jordan
group's job
Brooks.
watching the film to find all these
1 yard
plays. The
gain
ones that amount to
brings
really
up
very
second
little
and
statistically
9
and identify
at the
what was
40-yard
needed
line.
to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They go play action. Here's Penix. It is cut left side.
Penix's pass.
And this is not going to help their cause ahead of third down. He's out of bounds, lost
He's
a
out
yard
of
too.
bounds behind the line of
I
scrimmage.
got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate.
27-yard
You get
line.
explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First and 10, a run to Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty
Brings up
indicative of it.
second
Here's the key, though. At the end of the game,
At the
those type of plays got to be in the
26-yard line.
minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix now. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Very great, guys. The start now again.
3rd and
Super
just
match.
2 to go.
Line on the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
An 8-yard
And that
loss.
sack brings the
up
offense to 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So guys, this is a Dolphin Falcon, the super match. Now right now is a 0-0. The start match again.
Coming up from John Parker Romo. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash.
44-yard attempt.
Oh, the great ball is
And they
the
get 3 on their
goal.
first series. Hope to build on
Makes
that
the
in the drives
score
ahead.
Falcons 3.
If they can keep
Falcons
moving
that
that
get
ball the way they did on the opening drive,
points,
he's gonna be called upon. I
3
gotta
points.
guess, Kate,
Falcon.
for more than just field goals. Probably some
Both.
extra points too.
It's nice.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
D. Eskridge to return it.
Wow.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Super.
On the return.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive.
At their
I know
own
you
Tua
love this guy,
Tagovailoa.
Rob, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 22.
It's a gain of
and that's going to give the
22
Dolphins a
yards.
first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work.
Wow,
in the
that's
opening
great, guys.
quarter. You
Super
couldn't
awesome.
script
And
that
welcome to
run
all
any
my
better.
viewers who love to watch.
What a jolt
Please
to start
comment
that drive. They're up near
your
the 45-yard line.
Name and where are you from, guys? To watching
Going to the ground
this
again on first.
wonderful match.
He's off again. And he's
Oh,
finally
great.
taken down at
Devon
the 39-yard
Achane.
line. It's a gain of
Good.
17 on that one.
That's nice.
And it'll be first down,
So
Miami.
guys, please comment, guys, if
wanna
you
drain
watch.
some of the excitement,
So
some of the
please,
noise from
where are you
the
from?
stadium.
It's a beautiful comment.
You do it when
Give
you're
me the
on
like.
road. Run it right down their throat
Thank
from
you
the
for
jump.
watching.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa.
Oh, great.
Holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them back.
Falcon team is the
Second down
best
coming up.
team, I think so. Who is your favorite team, guys? Please comment.
How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, You stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense
Wonderful
reacts
match.
and reacts well with a sack.
So guys, please comment. Hail Acne from Dolphin. That's great. Super match.
Expect the defense to be coming
a
again here after that
pre-match.
sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Wow.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Guys, please comment your name
Going
and
play
where are you
action,
from?
Tagovailoa. He's trying
Who is
to lay this
watching
one in deep down the right side.
this wonderful
He's
match?
got it
I think
inside the 10.
great.
And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. You don't get too many
Penalties.
plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing for the back
Oh,
of the end
wow.
zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami
The
Dolphins.
pull ahead 6-3 in
Complete the
first.
first touchdown. That's
There are a couple
nice.
different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body
Wow.
to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
super great option.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point.
Oh, start the game.
Right down the
Go
middle. It's
the
good.
hit.
And the Dolphins
That's-
line up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening
7
drive.
point from Dolphin.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away.
That's a beautiful hit.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return.
Oh my
Stopped on the
God.
run back at the 27. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
This is pretty well from the Falcon. That's great.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play fake. Penix.
Whoa,
Nabbed by Kyle
the
Pitts.
great
And they'll take
64
him down
yard.
after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 15 yards on the pickup
highlight
there.
is
And
again,
it's good for an
that's
Atlanta
great.
First down.
43-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On the tackle.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass.
Whoa, that's
Right
great.
side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's able to cross
Superb,
midfield
guys.
before going out.
To number 8.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This gets the 1st and more. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
32 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some
Again
big
is the
yards
try
after
to
the
get,
catch.
guys. Superb.
From the
Whoa.
red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before
Mind
he can get
blowing.
that pass away as he goes down.
It's a loss of
And it's
5.
step 1 towards a
Brings
goal
up
line
2nd
stand.
and
Still going to
goal
need a couple more,
at
though.
the
2nd and goal
6-yard
coming
line.
up.
7 Dolphin,
You
3
know what
is
I
the
call that,
Falcon.
Kate? Punch is you
Super
took a
great.
punch, but then you countered right back. You
Guys,
give
this
up a
is the
big play,
NFL
massive play,
26.
but you don't hang your head.
Week
You come
8
right back,
start
you get
Dolphin
of your
with
own,
Falcon,
and change
the
the
super
momentum as
match.
quickly as you can.
Wow.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air with Penix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback, there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Falcon buddies and natural.
Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a 3rd here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And in for the Atlanta touchdown.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons a touchdown. That's great. The super dot, Derek London.
Drake London with the touchdown.
Drake London. Superb. Nice.
So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
John Parker Romo out to try the point
lining up
after.
for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their
Falcon
lead
is
to
the
3.
play 9s, 30s, and the 10 points. A great start.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
To kick off.
Here comes Malik Washington.
Ooh,
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
My God, this is a great fun. Superb.
Achane again. He's got room to roam. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
That goes as a gain of 25
is
yards and picks
vast.
up the first.
And the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, here's Tua. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Running in the red zone.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Miami!
Touchdown. That's superb.
Dolphins take a field goal lead in our
Same
opening quarter.
point, Devon again.
Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Agnew.
Wonderful. That's great run. God.
In the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 43.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Wow, now
So
it's
that
the
connection for a first will bring us
first
to the
part
end
is
of
the
the
finish.
first.
Superb.
14-10 our score.
14
We'll
and
make our
10.
return to
Dolphin
Mercedes-Benz
14.
Stadium after
Falcon
this.
10. Not too much different.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at first down here. Here's Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. Tackle made at
Wow,
the 10.
that's
First and goal
great.
coming
Super
up.
fight.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it in close.
That's great.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Superb. Touchdown.
Falcons take a second quarter
Atlanta
lead.
Falcon.
Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
Yo.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the
John
game
Parker
that when my
Romo
number's
lining up
called,
for the
I'm going to
extra
be there
point.
to deliver.
Romo
Go.
has the point after.
The 17.
And the Falcons push their lead to
Makes the
3.
score Falcons 17. Dolphins 14.
Out to kick it away.
Bradley
Here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington on the return.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And with each team coming
Again,
off a touchdown,
boy,
it's
very
scoring well
fast
early
runner,
on.
guys.
We've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to bring him down just a
Super
moment
great,
before
guys.
he's able to break it across midfield.
That's a nice.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down,
From a great
Miami.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. 2 and out from the gun. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They bring Westbrook Akine in motion left. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's
Oh, wow.
And this one's
Super.
worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Tagovailoa again. Look at all. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Putting the tight end in motion. Tua out of the pistol.
Wow. Super nice,
A
guys.
little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25.
Wonderful.
Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him
Wow,
to make
super
most of those
bhai
attempts from this
saab,
distance,
nice,
but it's
great.
never a lock. So they'll happily
Super
take
dude.
this and finish off the drive with points.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away.
Wonderful.
Here's Agnew on
Go,
the
go,
return.
go, 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 go. Super
Dodged the
go.
tackle.
That's
And he's brought
awesome.
down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Michael
Falcons
Penix.
and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Oh,
Yeah, I
17-17.
understand
Equal
that
is
call. Try to get
the
play
Dolphins
action
and
get away
Falcons.
from the rush. The problem, is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the shotgun, Penix. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel. Oh, Penix lost it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Game.
Defenders
Super
today
game.
are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tua off the play fake. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone,
that's
incomplete.
great.
Now we see
Safe
after that
side
play,
of
one of
the
the
Falcons.
Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for
चलो तेरी निकल गया
Achane.
बीच में से वाह
Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins parlay the turnover into a lead.
Touchdown.
Devon
Devon
Achane
Achane.
with the touchdown.
touchdown again.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 17.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Penix working from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down, it's Penix. And he let his man see where there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance
This guy is so
to pad that lead before halftime.
tired
That's a no-no.
watch this gameplay, guys. Super.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. He has it at the 22. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Dolphins and a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets
Wow,
the first.
super bad guys.
First it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
4 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. A gain
Year
of
after
16
year,
yards.
the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room to operate.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
It's a gain of 16
It's a great pickup,
yards.
16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Robinson on the inside give. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more.
line.
That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone now. Oh, Penix lost it. And the Dolphins have it. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Achane on the toss right. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
18 more yards.
They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the
I know the Combine
38-yard
tries to
line.
test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So an exciting first half, partner, has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins looking at first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Julian Hill.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Achane from the pistol. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll stick with Achane. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of
Miami
6.
calls a timeout here. It's
That's good
second.
for a Dolphins
And they still have 1 in their
first
pocket
down.
for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion, going left. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to
Hey, you
Malik
like these results on
Washington.
first. That completion right
It's a
there,
gain of
right in the
7.
window where
Brings
all
up
options are
second
now
and
available
3
to you on second down. That
at the
playbook
Falcons'
wide open.
28-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Agnew on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
Bradley Pinion
The first half
set to
controlled
kick
by
off.
the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Eskridge on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins and a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now two at a throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They bring Westbrook-Akine in motion left. Tua off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a Dolphin first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They run the counter to Achane. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Off the play fake. Here's Tunga Vailoa. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt.
The Falcons.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. Through the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. This is Robinson. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line.
15 more yards.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Penix here from the gun. Hauled in left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 24.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They've got first down from the 31. It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Design bootleg here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Achane, a first down carry. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go play action with Tagovailoa. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Waddle makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
33.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown,
Devon
Dolphins.
Achane with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Falcons 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over.
The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. Cut out left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play action. Here's Penix. He brings it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Complete to Charlie
When you see
Warner.
play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
He's brought down
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Penix. Gets this one to London. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's Robinson. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing Penix. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Up and good from Romo. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Makes the score.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Eskridge on the return. Escapes a defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going play action, Tagovailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Here's a screen for Achane. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So the Dolphins readying for the punch. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying with Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That stop made by KJ Britt.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Man in motion, headed right. Running left is Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10. Another carry for Robinson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Here's Robinson running the zone read. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Dodson on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Slot receiver headed left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They'll
yards.
get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
For a Dolphins first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They've got first down from the 31. Running left, here's Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made by
So
Jesse
close
Bates.
to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner,
10.
they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The Falcons go in nickel, 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill.
Julian.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield
A
strike.
gain of 15 yards.
The end result there,
And the
15 yards and a
Dolphins,
first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Here's Achan from the pistol. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times, I love the play action that comes off of that same counter run action.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain
What a
of
play
18.
on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. A gain of 18.
Boy, they sure
on the
found
play.
the right route at the
And
right time
Dolphins
to hit the
first
soft
down.
spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Achan up the middle. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
He was brought down by
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's 2 on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it, it's Achan. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Falcons ready for their next possession. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here in his 2nd down and 18. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Kyle Pitts.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 18.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Penix facing a third and long. He just throws this one away.
Penix's pass incomplete on the throw.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins
are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Dolphins.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They run the counter to Achane. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First and 10 from the 41. Right again. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Right, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They motion Waddle over left. They run again with Wright. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He was brought down by
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
They'll send out the punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 16.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Penix looking to pass. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to Bijan
Rhythm.
Robinson.
You hear me talk about rhythm
It's a
a
gain
lot.
of 8.
Whether it's a golf
Brings up
swing, a
3rd
baseball
and
swing, heck,
7.
even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
A loss of a yard.
And the defense
It's
comes
4th
through
down.
to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Bradley
Punting
Pinion
unit out
in
now.
punt formation.
It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
41, Falcons 27.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Throwing now on first down, Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Penix on first down. It's his favorite target. That's London again. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys. Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that puts this offense in a very tough situation now on 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
A gain of 12
Somehow they find 12 yards on 4th and 10. And that's enough to convert and brings up first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, here's Penix. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say goodbye from Atlanta.